Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to George Simonian Alumni Stadium on the campus of Chelmsford High School. Tonight, the 1-5 Chelmsford Lions are getting set to do battle with the 3-3 Grey Ghosts of Westford Academy for a new 110 Cup. The winner will go home with a beautiful-looking trophy out of this football game. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Dave Markham's here as well. Mr. Simonian's here. We've got a whole cast of people. Tonight, the Lions are losers of 4 in a row. They are looking to bounce back against a very decent Westford Academy team.
You're right, Bruce. They are. They played Lincoln Sudbury last week. Very tough. The first half, they were down 14-0. They came up on the short end, 21-3. But their defense played very well against LS. So I think our Lions will have some trouble moving the ball in offense.
Senior night tonight, Rob, and you work with the kids all week long. What's the attitude of the players that you've contacted?
Well, they're very excited. Westford, I think, is a very beatable team, and they've never lost their eagerness or their confidence, and so they're really charged up for this game. And Westford has become almost as big a rivalry in some cases as Billerica. Not the same magnitude, but certainly it's we want to beat them, and the kids want to beat them, and maybe because they're right next door, but the kids are ready to go for this.
This is game 8 in the series. Started back again in 2012. We lead the series 4-3. We were losers last year to Westford Academy. Hope we bounce back. Speaking of bouncing back, we're glad to have Elizabeth Silva with us this week. She wasn't able to be in attendance, but she is tonight. She's done some great interviews. She's going to start with an offensive lineman, defensive lineman, Bobby Lee.
For Tewksbury, we improved our passing game, and now we're working on our running game. Bobby Lee, a defensive left tackle, describes our strategy for Westford.
Okay.
I'm Elizabeth Silva, and I'm with Bobby, a offensive player. So, Bobby, what is your position on the team, and what does that entail?
I play left tackle, which means I am blocking for the quarterback on the left side of the line, the very far left. And usually, not with Brett, though, because he's a lefty quarterback, but most times I'm blocking the blind side.
And what's your favorite thing about your position?
Favorite thing about my position is pass blocking. I really enjoy pass blocking. I come from a hockey background, so I was good with my footwork. And so with the footwork and the quick feet you need for pass blocking, that's what I really enjoy about it.
And we got a touchdown against last game in the last quarter. What was the play and that entailed us to get the touchdown?
The play, I believe that was a pass play, I hope. I can't, it's tough to remember because I was playing a lot. I was playing on defense that game, but remember, I think it might have been a pass play. Yeah, it was a really good play. We wish we got more of those, but hopefully now coming up against Westford, we can get more touchdowns.
And you mentioned a run probably was a pass play. Are we running or passing more against Westford?
Something about Tewksbury was we were really upset with how we ran the ball, especially with the offensive line. Our offensive line didn't really bring against Tewksbury. We're hoping to get back to the run game. We really go with the run game. We like the run game. So we're hoping to get back to the run game, be able to block, get well in our assignments, to be able to run the ball.
And what's Westford's defense look like?
Like all defenses in our league, they're really good. I think every single team in our league is a very good team. So they're going to be tough, but I still think we can come and get the win if we just work really hard this week at practice and get back to that run game. We know we can do so well.
Yeah, and our efforts through the roof this season. So, and it's senior night. What's the plan for senior night for the team?
Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's blackout for the Tundra. So wear all black since our jerseys do incorporate black in it now, and it's really sad to know that football, especially high school football, is almost over. But I'm really excited. Senior night hopefully brings a spark to our team so we can go and get the win against Westford.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, this is Elizabeth Silva for CHS TV.
It's senior night. It's senior night tonight. All the seniors are pumped. The whole team is pumped, wanting to get a win for our seniors tonight. The next pack, we have Patrick, a defensive safety, who describes our defensive strategy against Westford, who is 3-3.
I'm with Patrick, a defensive player. So, Patrick, what is your position on the team and what does that entail?
I play safety, and that's just playing the deepest guy all the time, looking for post, backside, come up on the run. Basically it.
And for practices, what kind of drills do you do for your position?
We do a lot of... We just look deep all the time.
Yeah. And so last against Westford, they're 3-3. So rumor has it their offense is pretty strong. Is that fact, fiction?
Yeah, it's a fact. They're definitely a rundown team. don't really look to pass the ball that much. QB's really good. Got to look to stop him mostly. And, yeah.
You're going to stack the QB?
Yeah, definitely.
And what's our strategy against against Westford?
Run game mostly, and then looking for the pass, like over the middle, I mean. Yeah.
What did we learn against Tewksbury last game that we're applying to this game?
We need to help up front big time, and anything that can help us up front, that'll be good. And pass game, yeah,
we've been working really hard on our passing game, so I think we're going to be very successful. Yeah. And it's senior night, so what is the plan for senior night this year?
Hopefully the boys will just ball out. That's all I can say.
And do you have any plans for next year?
I'm looking at colleges down south. Hopefully play baseball down there.
Oh, nice. And so are you excited to be a senior, kind of sad about it? What are your feelings of being a senior?
I'm happy, but I'm also sad. Last year with the boys, can't really get all that back. No regrets on the field. Yeah.
No regrets. This season was great. It's been great so far.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. This is Elizabeth Silva for CHS TV.
Patrick and his senior has no regrets and is looking forward to next year. Back to you, Bruce.
Elizabeth, as always, a terrific job. As you can see, I'm holding the 110 Cup, Challenge Cup, and it's perfectly placed, as you can tell also. That's what they're playing for tonight. It's a beautiful trophy. We really look good in the CHS trophy case come Monday morning. Guys, we're right up against game time. It's prediction time, so it's
I'm first, I think.
Howie's first.
And I had Westford 24, the Lions 21. I'd like to see the Lions get some points on the board, and hopefully the defense can come back. And I was thinking that Westford would have a field goal to win.
Rob?
Well, like I said, the kids are charged up. I see them all week long. So I'm saying 21-14 Chelmsford.
And I hope both of you guys are right. I'm a little bit, I hope Rob is right, obviously. A little bit more on the Westford side. I'm predicting 30-14. I think it's a big challenge without your starting quarterback tonight. I think it's going to be tough for the Lions to overcome a good Westford football team. Kickoff coming right up. Thanks to Howie, thanks to Rob, and thanks to Craig Robinson. We're going to go to the coin toss right now. Captains, as you probably can't see very well, but they
there we go. Yep.
Jake Chason, number 4, 22 is Dominic Dabari, 31 is Tyler Nolan, and 79 is Bobby Lee. And there they are. Westford will call the toss as the visiting team.
Looks like
Chelmsford has. You're right, Rob.
And they defer.
Yeah, and they defer. So Westford will go on offense to start the football game. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, and a beautiful night for football in October. Westford, Chelmsford for the 8th time, and let's hope it's a successful Lion night tonight.
Yeah, the wind is not a factor. The temperature is about in the mid-50s, and it's, as Bruce just said, it's a perfect night to play ball.
Rob, the expectation, obviously, I think, is for the Lions to get off to a good start, and I think that will do wonders for their confidence.
Well, as you said earlier, we're obviously down a starting quarterback. Brett Baker breaking his ankle in the North Andover game. Last week, you had Aiden Scott, who's a sophomore, does a good job, very competent. This week we might see somebody different. We'll see it, at the time that Chelmsford was in the offense. But I think Westford the Westford Chelmsford game has really grown to be a very good rival, which gives you great incentive to do some good things. So I'm looking forward to a really tough game and some great effort from Chelmsford.
And I thought, Rob, that Aiden Scott played pretty well for his first experience in the bright lights.
The fire, right?
And the fire, exactly. And he made a couple of nice throws. He also had a couple get away from him, but he was the only bright light as far as putting the ball in the end zone late in the game. I think with more time, he will really do well for the Lions.
Michael Poley to kick it off, number 6. Back deep is number 2 for Westford, Jason Fitzgerald. We are just about ready to start tonight's football game. Rapoli approaches the ball and kicks it well. And this is one of the short men. He drops it and he's hit immediately. That just kind of threw off the entire timing of that play.
Yes, it did. I'm trying to get the number. It was
21.
Was it 20?
Amos Richards. And
okay, the tackler was Liam Gillette, I believe.
He was right there on him. So Westford goes to offense. They do have good field position at the 32-yard line. First offensive play of tonight's game. Foretra is their quarterback. He is a veteran quarterback. He keeps it himself, takes it left, and picks up pretty good first down yardage. Tucked to about the 40-yard line, so that's going to be a gain of about 7.
I think Westwood, keeping in mind that Tewksbury was successful with sweeps to the outside against the Lions last week. They came right out with a power sweep.
And guys, is it me or is it the downs markers are on the far side of the field tonight? They're usually on our side.
That's correct. Usually they're on the visitor side.
Yeah, that is
a little bit more of a look. Jake Chason on the tackle on that play.
It's actually an advantage having them across from you because you can see them better.
Big hole. This is Fitzgerald straight up the middle with a burst of speed. And I thought that's Fitzgerald, but I'm not positive at the moment.
John Brown, 22.
22, not 2.
Yep. Down to this about the 11 or 12-yard line.
So that's a gain of about 40 plus yards.
On the 12.
Big hole. Here it is.
Just a simple straight up the middle.
Brotherston had a shot, but he ran through that one. So Westford with 2 offensive plays has the ball down to the 12-yard line, 1st and 10. It's a handoff straight up the middle again and good first down yardage.
Yep, pulling lineman from the offside.
This was Foretra running out of the running back spot, not the quarterback spot. And he has the ball inside the 5-yard line at about the 3-yard line.
I think
maybe the 2.
Yep.
So
it's on the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Westford looking to score in the first 2 minutes of tonight's football game. Foretra back now in the pistol set. Gets the ball, pitches it out, and the Lions stop it, I believe. They do. It's
right at the 1.
2nd and goal at the 1. Good play out there by Dominic Dabari.
Actually, Westwood just picked up a first down.
I'm sorry, I thought it was 1st and goal, and they did get, now it's 1st and goal, but it's from the 1.
Yep.
Foretra has his call from assistant coach Bruce Rich, a name that certainly is well known here in Chelmsford, Bruce Rich Jr. Foretra hands it off, and this is
yes,
touchdown.
Yep, touchdown.
And Westford takes it in. Sean Brown, the touchdown scorer, with about 2 minutes and 25 seconds to play in the opening quarter, and they are on the board with 6 points.
About a 6-play drive.
Rory Sullivan is their place kicker. The holder is Luke Reynolds, number 12. Westford numbers, boy, we can see those perfectly. They're beautiful. Kick is down. Kick is good. And it's 7-0 right away. And that was easy is an understatement.
Well, you can't let up big plays. That 40-yard run just right up the middle.
Yep.
You can't let that happen. And then we're going to take a little break.
El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. Evita textear. Evita chocar.
Por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para cursos gratis.
The kicker for Westford is Mark Blank. He kicks it deep to Brotherston at about the 10. Looking for a hole straight ahead. Doesn't get just about the 30-yard line, and a flag comes in.
20-yard return.
This could be face mask. And I want to correct Dave Markham corrected me on the kicker. Place kicker was also Mark Blank, adding that extra point for Westford.
And it is a face mask call, Bruce.
So Lions will go on offense with a little bit of an aid here on the returned kickoff with a face mask. Officials are not going to move the football. I don't understand that.
5 yards.
Yeah,
They did 5
moved it
yards.
5 yards.
They did move it 5 yards. It's up to the about the 36-yard line. This is Lipoli passing it, throwing it, has a man, and just overthrown. This is a new quarterback for Chelmsford tonight. Mike Lipoli, a junior. He was looking for Patrick Hughes. Here is the play. Mike has a good, strong arm.
Just a little bit off target.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. Nothing like coming off the bench and airing it out.
Right.
Liam Gillette is the running back beside Lipoli. Lipoli again looks, has his man, Brotherston, and he gets about 9.
Ball up to the 44. Nice quick hitting slant play. Lipoli to Brotherston.
That's Brotherston's 21st catch of the season. He leads the Lions in that. It's 3rd and about a yard and a half. Here it is. Westford shows blitz. They back out of it. They have a 3-man down lineman at the present time. Lipoli runs it. Gets first down yardage. Nice job by Mike.
Yep.
So they do get the first down. They're up to the 47. One of the Westford players a little bit slow to get up. And he's coming to the sideline. Yes, he is. That's Adam Owanian, one of their captains.
All right, you got 3-on-2 out there in the at the bottom of the screen.
Lipoli keeps it and fumbles it. And Westford has it. That's the danger, guys, with a new quarterback. That's the danger.
Well, he's been a ball carrier as a receiver.
Right.
And he's not a stranger to carrying the football.
A little bit different, though. I mean, when you're in the scrum, it's a little bit different than when you're one-on-one with a defensive back.
Let's see if we can find out what happened.
Yeah, they just get stripped.
Just taken out of his arm, that's all.
Yanked it out, yep.
So Westford has their second opportunity on offense. And they are inside already, Chelmsford territory at the 47-yard line. Nick Verretra, the Westford quarterback. Verretra keeps it. Gets, again, good first down yardage and much, much more. He may take this all away. He's kind of laughing at the Chelmsford defender as he takes it in from 47 yards away for a quick 13-0 score.
Yeah, he took off to the left tackle and then cut back across the grain, got in the open field, looked back to see if he had anybody coming close to him.
Here's a replay.
Slipped out of somebody's grasp on the shirt, cut back there.
Very quick feet.
Yeah, he was a very, he scored a couple TDs last year's football game versus the Lions, and he's got one now. Blank's extra point is perfect, 14-0 when we've played less than 4 minutes in our game. We will take a break, or we need one.
Congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now.
Well, have you tried saving?
Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. Evita textear. Evita chocar.
Westford kickoff was just returned by Brotherston to the 25-yard line, and he was brought down there by Richards, Amos Richards, on a good tackle. And the Lions will start it at a 24-yard line. They mark it now. Their second offensive possession, the first one did pick up a first down, but a turnover cost them 7 points.
That's what a turnover can do to you.
Lapoli hands it off to Gillette, and he has a nice hole and comes across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. And that's a nice pickup on first down. 9 yards for Liam Gillette. Nice hole. Gillette again. And he kicks the first down this time. He's across the 35. So 2 carries by Liam. That's 11 yards, and the Lions have a first down.
Lions just have to keep doing this.
Yes.
Get positive yards, make few mistakes.
Going quickly. Kind of a high snap. This is a toss completion. Yes. And that is Stackpole, I think, number 10.
No, incomplete.
That is correct.
No, they said incomplete. I thought Stackpole had caught it. Let's take a look. Foley makes the toss. Oh, it hit him right in the hands, too.
Dangerous spot.
2nd and 10. Lapoli has an
mercy.
Little bit high, and boy, that was close to a pick. That was Brotherston. 3rd and 10.
He had a short receiver right here coming right at the screen, right at the camera, 22.
Yeah, he did.
He overthrew.
That's actually Jake.
Yeah, it was Jake Monson.
Thrown a little too high. Almost picked off.
And he flushed out of the pocket. He has some space to run it, and he does not complete the pass. It's 4th down. The Lions will be in a punting situation. Westford appears quickly in this game to have scouted the Lions extremely well, and they're right on everything Chelmsford is trying to do.
The receivers are open. The quarterback's not getting the ball to them soon enough.
Lapoli to punt it. He's going to be punting it from about his 25-yard line.
Single safety back, 10-man rush. They're short-handed. They're looking for an 11th player.
Wow. Now we're ready to go.
Good kick.
Very nice high kick, driving the receiver, Devin Grogan, back, and he is knocked down. And I didn't see the...
There's a flag.
We have a flag back up here. On the far side, right at the 50.
Sportsmanlike against Westford. So I think that is enforced where the ball came to rest, and it will be. So this is where the Lions need to get a turnover and shut down Westford's offense. They're going to take this all the way back to the 11-yard line. Let's see if we can find the penalty.
Somewhere in front of Chelmsford's bench.
So right around here. Yeah, on Brotherston. Oh, holding. Yeah. Practically tackled him. All right, Westford, 1st and 10. And smothered is Varetra.
And the helmet's off.
Excellent defensive job there by the Lions.
Got a stunt on, good penetration.
John Proyer, one of the Lions there first. Let's see if we can find out who else.
Looking to throw a quick hitch and
72.
Didn't like what
there.
he saw. Chelmsford doing a great job with penetration. Cyprian
right there. Zulowick.
A loss of 2.
So it's 2nd and 12. Handoff. And not much there this time either. Westford's become a little bit more conservative on this series.
Got Brown on the carry, yes.
Yep. 2-yard gain. It's going to be third and about 11.
Well, I can understand them being conservative,
Right.
ball in their own 10.
Sure, and you've got a 14-point lead.
Score lead.
That was just a simple trap play.
Lions need to get the defense off the field now. Handoff with a big hole. They may not get off the field. This is Varetra. He goes into that running back position. Easily obtains the first down. Takes the ball from the 11 out to, where are they placing?
26.
So about a 15-yard gain.
Here's a replay. Just a cutback trap, Howie.
Okay, yep.
Very, very well blocked. The counter motion really kind of sucked in a couple of Chelmsford defenders.
Excellent running back. Multi-purpose back is Varetra.
Number 12 in the throw.
Wide open and caught, I believe.
Terrific
48.
Wow.
40, on the catch, 48. Larry Smith.
Tyler Nolan did everything he could to break that up, but 48 is Smith.
Sophomore.
You can catch this on the replay.
From the freshman Luke Reynolds.
I think he caught it with his knees.
Number 12 was the quarterback.
Yeah, they've switched numbers on us, Howie. It's
okay.
It's Matthew Acabo who caught the pass.
Okay.
A little bit of a number switch by Westford.
12, the freshman. What was the quarterback that threw it?
Yes, freshman. And this is Varetra. And he's banged down after a gain of about 3. We'll give him 2 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and short 9.
Long 9?
Yep.
A long 8 of short 9.
Yep, short 9. Clock is ticking away. We're coming down, as you can see on your screen, to the 4-minute mark. Varetra sets up the pass, has his receiver, and it's complete. Looks like first down.
Jason Fitzgerald, the senior receiver. First down.
Yep, they have it now at the 46-yard line, almost the 47-yard line. Here's the replay on that.
Just a quick out.
Quick out. Almost a hitch, just kind of get the first down and turn.
Here they come this side, coming right at us, and caught from behind. Nice play by Chason.
Jake did a nice job tackling there. Good pursuit.
You don't see the quickness of Sean Brown caught from behind very often, but Chason had him. A gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Ball is across midfield to the 48-yard line. Westford is showing a nice mix of the run and pass in this game so far. Veretra hands it off. Brown. He's knocked down. It's going to be 3rd and about 4.
72 on the tackle for the Lions. Cyprian. Good play.
And Westford has a possibility of a 3rd down conversion, but if not, they probably will go for it on 4th down. Veretra is under center this time. In the I formation. And looks like Westford may be changing it up. Pat Drendren, their head coach in his 4th season at Westford. Veretra looks, flushed. Now he fires it deep. And it's intercepted, I believe.
Well, intercepted by
Tyler Nolan.
Tyler Nolan at the 10.
So the drive is stopped, and that was a very deep good. Here it is. Here's the coverage.
Nice job by Tyler going up for the ball, not waiting for it to come down to him. He was outsized by the receiver. So he did a good job of extending himself and going up for it right there. Good position on the offensive player.
Excellent takeaway by Tyler Nolan, senior captain. Ball at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 Lions. And that will help the defense to get a stop. Now the offense has to help the defense. Lopoli keeps it, gets some running yardage out across the 16-yard line. 2nd and 4.
Good 1st down play. You want positive yards in 1st down.
The tackler for Westford, Justin Quinton, number 75. Lopoli looking, fires it, and overthrown. Looking for Dabari.
That play,
23 Hughes.
A little bit of a
miscommunication in the backfield. I almost had a fumble there. Little collision with Liam.
Yep, there it is. And boy, that thing was hot potato.
Hot potato.
Mike did a great job just gathering it up. And remember, there's no, in Federation rules, you can't just throw it away. You have to throw it close to a receiver.
He did an excellent job in doing that. It's 3rd and 5. Certainly need a 1st down here. He rolls it, fires it back. Look out. Wow. That was read by, I think, most of us. Almost a pick 6.
It was read well by number 48.
And that's that new number.
Oh, it's not Larry Smith.
No, it is not. It is Matthew Asabo.
Pass ruled incomplete, which actually did Chelmsford a favor.
Did a big favor, yeah. Lopoli punting this from about his 5-yard line. High snap, gathers it in, hits another big kick, and it's going to take a great bounce.
Down to the 30.
This is going to be about a, let's see.
I'd say it was about a 65-yard punt.
That helps, doesn't it? 65-yarder?
I think so.
Absolutely.
From his own 5 down to the 30.
Yeah, that looks like 65 to me. Westford, 1st and 10, 30-yard line.
Chelmsford D needs to come up with another stop or pick.
Veretra rolls it to his right and
flag
accelerates, picks up good yardage, and how he said there's a flag on the play.
We got a hold on the corner. I think it was number 75 on the hold.
Yep.
So that's going to help also.
Howie, it looks like you're right. Trying to hit Chelmsford on the perimeter. Most of Westford's gains have been on sweeps or something on the outside, off tackle.
Yep. Tewksbury was very successful running the old Delaware waggle and sweep.
Yep.
There is Coach Peterson very briefly on the screen with the headset. It is now going to be 1st and 19 for Westford. 24-yard line. Back to pass. Ferretra has his man. I thought it was dropped. It is dropped.
It is out of bounds.
Incomplete.
Good timing throw. The quarterback, the ball was in the air before the receiver made his cut. So they've worked on that a lot. Number 4 for them, Jacob. Garrett Jacob.
Second and, I said 19 before. It's probably more like 17.
Timeout Lions.
Under a minute to play, first quarter. The Lions take the first timeout of the football game. I think maybe the defense needs to catch its breath a little bit here. Westford has scored twice in the first quarter. First 2 times they had the football. And the Lions stopped them the last time.
And the Lions defense, one of them was on a turnover by the Lions, unfortunately.
Yep, there's the Lions cheering section. Chelmsford High School band, Matt Sexauer right there in the vest. A baseball cap. What a great group of musicians these people are. Cheering section.
We have a combined band tonight, do we understand? The Parker or middle school
bands and the high school band.
Maybe that's it's called a feeder system? Is that what that's? Is that what that is?
I think so.
Yeah. Second, 17. And Ferretra lost his footing. And he lost a couple yards in the meantime.
That was a miscue for Westford in the backfield, and I think the back decided not to take the ball with him and ended up on the ground.
I also like I think the defensive call, the secondary call was good press coverage. Tyler Nolan was bumping the thus far favorite receiver, Westford. Garrett Jacob, number 4, was being harassed on his route.
This should end the first quarter.
Yeah, we just did. So we're going to go to the second quarter with Westford in control at the moment, 14-0. And they will be faced with a 3rd and about 20. Here's the first quarter highlights. This is a big run to start the football game by Sean Brown.
Down to about the 3-yard line or 6-yard line.
Yeah,
no,
the 11-yard line. Yeah. And then Brown takes it in for the touchdown. So that was the first one. Here is a fumble by Michael Poley that Westford recovered. Number 9, Will Rudderman. And here is the keep by Ferretra with great speed. And he kind of looks back at the Lions here in the last 10 yards. A big touchdown. And this is a completion on the sideline. A great catch by Akato. And maybe a bright spot.
Yep.
Tyler Nolan.
Tyler Nolan on the interception.
We're back to live action. It's 3rd and about 22 for Westford. Screen. And the Lions are going to maybe bring this to a conclusion, and they do. Westford picked up about 12 on the play. Ohanian was the receiver. And Westford, it looks like they may be punting. Their punter is Ruderman, yes.
The 9, he's also the holder, is he?
Yeah. I don't think he was the holder.
Just the punter.
Yep.
Not just the punter, but the punter.
Brotherston.
Short.
Return the kick. This is very short. And it's coming back this way and covered by Westford. Lions have a real advantage in the punting game. Cole Stickle, the person who recovered it. The Lions will start it at the 47-yard line. Very good field position now for Chelmsford to operate.
There's a flag, Bruce, on the Westford 35.
Let's see what that's all about.
Official on the far side. I don't know what it...
If it's ineligible, downfield, refused. Smart by Chelmsford. First and 10, Lions.
Chelmsford with good field position. Start this drive.
And they're still going with the junior Napoli. He's done an admirable job for his first time around. He tosses it quickly out to the side. It's completed and blasted.
Jake Marshall on the catch.
Yep.
Marshall hit hard, actually probably going to lose a couple yards on the completion. Yeah, lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Westford is in a man-to-man coverage most.
Napoli has his receiver, tries to make a move and does. Nice job fighting for yardage across the 50.
Is that Marshall? I think that was Jake again.
It was Jake.
Yeah, it was Jake.
Picks up about 6 or 7.
Jake Marshall picking up his 6th reception of the season, and I liked what he did after he caught it. 3rd and about 6 for the Lions. Maybe 4 down territory for Chelmsford here. Gillette outside, picks up the first down. Yeah, nice job by Liam. He looks like he's running quickly tonight. Maybe go to him a couple more times. Lions converted at the 43-yard line.
Dom Dabari in the backfield now in replace of Gillette.
Dabari has some speed. Oh, we fumbled it. And that's the problem with the new quarterback. Do I take it? Do you take it? Loss of 5 on this play. Here it is. Watch the confusion here. I think Mike was going to pull it and keep it.
You got to move your feet with that.
Yeah.
So you have to take a couple of shuffle steps, and when you decide to pull, at least you're even with your back.
Mike looks to throw it. He rolls to his left. He's going to keep it, and he's going to be taken down at the 48.
Picked up a couple, maybe 3 out of that.
And it's 3rd and 15. Only takes one play to sort of trap a drive. Here is Mike running to his left.
Got to tuck it away, though. He's
when you decide to run,
yeah,
put it away and run.
Put it away a little sooner. Trying to make a play to the very last second.
He keeps it, runs straight ahead, and gets just about nothing.
Cole Stickle?
Yep, Stickle, the fourth, and the Lions are going to punt it looks like.
I'm not sure I wouldn't go for this.
I totally agree. Yeah.
I mean, punting is traditionally the thing you do. Late in the season, though.
At a 1-5, and you're desperate to get some points on the board.
Defense has been playing well.
Yep.
Other than the first 2 hiccups of the first quarter.
This one's a short kick. It's going to come down just across the 30 to about the 24. So they really only gained on that punt maybe about 25 yards, if that.
That was one of Mike's poorest, I think, of the season. He's been very reliable.
Yeah, and I think he wasn't trying to drive it into the end zone, obviously.
So there was some pressure right there, too.
Yep.
From Westford.
26-yard line. 1st and 10, Westford Academy. Handoff on the jet sweep. And
flag.
It's going to be holding for where that flag is.
Jason
thrown.
Fitzgerald, the ball carrier, and it may be another hold. Lions have benefited from a couple of penalties now in the last 2 drives on Westford Academy, and that's going to move them back to the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20. Boy, do we need a turnover, guys. Not the kind you eat either. Ferretra comes to the huddle with his play.
Whistle, timeout, Lions.
Chelmsford timeout.
Second of the half.
Yep. While we have a timeout, I'm going to bring Dave Markham in, and we need a fresh perspective on this game.
Yeah, tough start for the Lions here. Lapoli might have a few jitters playing quarterback for the first time. You can't blame him. Westford 5 penalties already, but the Lions haven't been able to capitalize on it. Let's see if we can get a good stop here and get the ball back.
That was very good insight. Thank you, Dave.
As always, Dave is right on target. That's why he was a quarterback. He sees the field, as they say. And he's right. It's a situation where the Lions defense has a chance to get themselves back into the game. Straight ahead handoff, and a nice job by the Lions. That was Adam Owanian.
Good play in the middle.
Let's see who was the Lion on the stop.
Jason, but there was someone that made a down lineman that made contact first, I believe. No, it was 21 that made the first contact.
Yeah, it was.
Shane Sutherland.
Yeah, Shane. Good.
That was no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 20. It's turned into a little bit of a defensive battle here. Ferretra looks over the field. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run with it, and he's taken down at the 19. Did he fumble it?
No.
What did they say down?
The ground can't cause a fumble.
Okay. Rob is right. That was the break we really
15.
could have used. Let's see if we have ground causing the fumble here. Guess not. Ferretra back in with the play from assistant coach Bruce Rich.
Screen. Draw.
Ferretra back. Going to go for a bundle. And no go. Lions defended that well.
All right, Jason Fitzgerald, the intended.
I like what I'm seeing out of the Chelmsford defense in this second quarter. Watch here as Ferretra goes for the home run.
Just overthrew his receiver by about 5 yards.
But receiver well covered. Brotherston right there running stride for stride, and now he's going to try to run back a kick. The last kick was not very good.
He's not a good punter.
No. Brotherston's going to tell people to get away. And the Lions are going to start at about the 42, 41, 40-yard line. So he got a good roll. I will say that.
Yes, he did.
You know, it's pretty obvious, but if the opposition scores 7 points and you can't put points on the board, you're not going to win.
No.
Correct.
So we need to put some points on the board.
Chelmsford just said they have to settle down a little bit. I know, you got a new quarterback in there. He's got some jitters. Chelmsford doing some good things, but then negating it with some mistakes. So if they can limit those mistakes.
I'd like to see them run the football. And this is a run, and this is straight ahead, Napoli. Excellent job. Almost 15 yards, 14 yards on that carry.
Here's the replay. And that's what this play is supposed to look like. Got Westford flowing to that running back. The ball's been pulled.
And a mix-up again. These two guys aren't on the same page. There's no question, and a flag.
Got a face mask.
Yeah, I think the Lions are going to catch another break. It's almost as if you need to either hand it off straight or run it yourself because the option belly isn't working.
Well, that's what I was just going to comment. Are these definite read plays or are they definite keeps? Because for some reason the ball was on the ground too much.
No question about it. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Napoli again. He's a big boy, big, hard-running quarterback. Picks up about 7. He's listed at 6 foot, 175, and a junior. And his rushing numbers are starting to pile up a little bit here. Oh, brother. That's not what you need when you've got a second and about 3 yards for a first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 8 yards for a first down. Lions have 2 receivers to the bottom, to the right of Napoli, 1 to the left. This is Hughes in motion, I believe. They run away from him. Napoli dancing across, big yardage across the 30. And we might be onto something here, guys.
Yeah, I like the fake by Patrick Hughes on that play.
That wasn't a fake. That
started in motion and then
there was something. There's a mistake there. Because Coach Peterson was yelling at Napoli there in the last shot. So something's not quite right.
I had a feeling it was a counter option. That's why Hughes cut back, and Napoli was supposed to cut back.
Napoli fumbles it, and Chelmsford picks it up.
Picked it up. Yeah.
It was blown dead just before.
Oh,
the
okay. Okay. There's that 1 step forward and 2 steps backwards. Here it is again. Yep. High, very high snap. And the ball on the ground. And I'm surprised that was blown dead.
I think that was to protect the quarterback because he wasn't going forward anymore.
Yeah. About 22 yards to go for a first down. Napoli over the middle, and it's incomplete. Knocked away by Westford defender.
48. Number 48 was the person knocked it away.
He's been a force. No, it's not Smith.
Oh, I keep looking at the...
Yeah, it's Matthew Akobo.
Akobo.
He has been a force. It's 3rd and 22.
He's a right inside linebacker, and he's reading Napoli's eyes and going to in the area that he's looking to throw.
He tucks it back in. He has his receiver. He's short of the first down.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
The receiver is Brotherston, but the Lions will go for it on 4th down here. They're inside the 25. It'll be 4th down and 7. Nice completion. Pump fake by Mike. Pulled it back. There he is. And lets it fly. He rolls to the right. Look,
Oh,
he's got a
huge,
wide
wide
open receiver in the end zone. Touchdown Lions. No flags on the play. How do you get that wide open?
Patrick Hughes in the end zone.
Patrick's second touchdown of the season. Mike's first touchdown pass of the season.
They had a little crossing pattern, and I think there was a defensive breakdown there for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone
Nice
thought
job.
it was man for man. Someone thought it was zone, I think. And
The result is a touchdown for Chelmsford.
Chelmsford is on the board. High snap. Ball is down. Kick is up, and
A flag.
flag offside defense.
I didn't see a signal on whether the kick was good or not.
Because it was offsides, it's a dead ball.
It was just no kick.
Oh, okay.
The kicker is Will McCarthy, number 3. He is attempting to add his 8th. Let me make sure that is correct for McCarthy.
Yep.
And this one is good.
No good?
No? Oh, my goodness. We're going to go to break. We'll be right back.
When they test you, stand firm and move only when you hear the seatbelt click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
There's the flag.
Block
We
in
are
the back.
back. The kickoff by Lapoli. Flag on the return.
Block in the back.
Block in the back by number 15, Patel.
Jason Fitzgerald was the returner. Dave, you said something about 5 penalties. What are we up to now? Any idea? We'll check on that for
They've
you.
just had 2, one in the extra point and one here.
7.
7.
And many of them have been major penalties. The ball is placed down at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, Westford. Lions defense has done the job the last couple of series. Under center with a quarterback sneak. Ferretra. That was an interesting call, guys, on first down. They just trying to shorten the quarter here, do you think?
Maybe. Westford is doing a little bit of a hurry up before this. They were in huddles.
2nd and 9. Ferretra rolls it to the right. Overthrows his receiver.
It's Jacob again.
Yep. 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for Westford. Starting to change the game just a little bit here. There's Coach Peterson. Almost caught that one. Westford over the middle, caught. Nice throw, nice catch. Jason Fitzgerald, excellent toss and catch to the 41-yard line. First down.
Westford offensive line doing a good job protecting.
Yes.
Excellent job on that play. Good pass blocking. No rush there at all. No pressure.
Ferretra cuts it back this way. Gets around 1 and is wrapped up. Nice job staying home, making the play. Dabari.
About a 1-yard gain.
2nd and 11.
I think we have
Got a
timeout.
yard. Yep. Got a timeout.
Timeout Westford, I think.
Yes.
That was a yard gain. It's 2nd and 9. And you can see Dan Sylvia's clock is 1:41, and we're happy about Dan's good work as always. Dan told me before the game tonight he worked on a construction crew this week. We don't want to lose him to construction. Stay off the ladders, Dan.
All right, critical 141 for the Lions. They gave up a late score in the first half last week. They got to keep their focus for this minute and 41 seconds. Create maybe a turnover. I think Ferretra is going to put the ball in the air at some point.
Right now. And has his man for the first down. The receiver, Jacob Garrett is the receiver.
Gillette, the defender.
48-yard line, 1st and 10 Westford. Again, Ferretra looks, pulls it back, looks, he almost was taken down, and now he gets a miraculous play getting that pass away. They had him 3 times, and he completed it.
Tackled by Tyler Nolan.
It was a good open field tackle, too.
It was.
Yep.
That saved the touchdown.
Ball's low, pass is high. Snap very low, the pass very high. 2nd and 10.
Fitzgerald, the intended receiver, and on an out, tried to stop the clock by getting out of bounds.
32-yard line. Westford Academy, and Howie, I think you're right. This is a critical series and drive for both teams here.
You know, we missed a sack opportunity there.
Yep.
By Dubari? No, not Dubari.
Would have kept the clock going, too.
Shane Sutherland. And it would have kept the clock going, correct. 106.
Here's Rich changing the play. Ferretra gets it. And I think we had Westford movement.
Yep. Not having played offensive line, but coached enough that they can't sit that long.
No.
You know, they get anxious. They have an assignment. They know what they want to do. And this is just too long to be in that 3-point stance.
Oh, there's the movement.
All right, just short of the first down here, about a yard. 3rd and 1.
Getting up slowly for Westford is number 23, Adam Owanian. It's 3rd and about a yard, and he's coming off the field.
Not a drop in talent because Sean Brown is the one that replaced him.
It's certainly not a drop in talent. Westford has taken a timeout here.
That could be the second. They have 1 left.
Official is grinding the clock here a little bit. So it isn't, the clock was not official, and now it is. It's 55 9/10, so 56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Westford Academy Band is here. Probably be a very fine music show at halftime.
Wide side, defensive left.
Ferretra keeps it on all by himself, and he gets out of bounds after getting the first down.
A little bit of a spread bootleg.
Yep.
It was. Totally designed run on that play.
Fake the jet sweep.
Yep.
They're at the 20-yard line.
Just a millisecond below 50 seconds left.
I hope the Lions realize the importance of this drive, keeping them out of the end zone. They do have an excellent field goal kicker. Ferretra again keeps another designed run. They stretch it out, and they take him down, and this is going to keep the clock going unless Westford burns a timeout. They're not going to.
I believe each team has one timeout left.
Clock is running. Don't get fooled on the toss. And
completion out of bounds, number 4.
Just a nice little quick
Yeah.
Yep. Garrett Jacob has had a good half. That's his 3rd or 4th reception.
Ferretra is showing some distress as he comes to the sideline. He has been hit a couple of times very hard, but he's remaining in the game. The ball is at the 9. It's 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Westford has run the ball effectively and thrown it effectively.
Now keep an eye on Brown, 22. Timeout.
Timeout, Lions.
Lions, last time out for them.
Yep.
So the coaching staff knows the importance of this 1st and goal. And there they are on the talking to the Peterson with the headset draped around his neck. Eric Fulgrim. And the defensive coordinator is Pat Tenaglia. Westford sideline looking for Coach Gendron. I don't see him. You blitz here, guys?
First and goal on the 9.
Yeah. I think you might want to.
I think you want to make sure you set the edge.
Yes.
Definitely have to set the edge. Yeah.
Right. Because he'll walk right around it if you don't.
Mhm.
He being Ferretra.
And I'm having a sense that it's going to be a carry by Brown, based on Ferretra being a little shaken up the play before.
Yep.
I'm always a fan of a run-pass option down this low.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure.
Put someone
I
under
think
the
that's
gun.
it. Yep. You're right, Rob.
If Ferretra is not shaken up, then I think you're right.
They look to throw in the
Fitzgerald
corner of the end zone, and it's
knocked out of bounds.
incomplete and no flag.
Well.
And the defender was Chase on?
No.
Yeah, I can't see who's coming back here.
Is it Nolan or is it Brotherston?
Might have been Brotherston. Somebody big. I guess that's Brotherston.
Single-digit number, yeah.
Yeah, nice job. 2nd and goal, 9-yard line. 21 seconds, 2nd quarter. It's been a long quarter.
Well, a lot of penalties.
Yeah, penalties and passing.
All right, take away the inside.
Toss to the outside, and it's completed.
Retro.
And touchdown.
No.
No, he's not in. But the clock will stop with 13 seconds to go. And let's see how close Ferretra gets this ball. It's about the
I
1.
want to say it's on the 2.
It's a 1.
3rd and goal.
1 or 2.
Okay, I was looking at the far official, and I thought he was 2 yards off.
That looks like the 2.
That looks like 2 to me.
Yep. Ferretra is certainly their go-to guy on everything there is. Handoff, and it's stopped. And do they have a timeout left?
They do. They have 2.
They have. Well, I think there's
2 on the clock.
Yeah, I don't know if 2 is correct. I think they may have just used their last one. I thought they had 2 prior to that.
Great stop by the interior Chelmsford defense. Sean Brown there to make the stop. So it's going to be a 3rd and goal.
And that only took 2 seconds.
Yeah. Amazing. But the clock hasn't always been right, so. I said 3rd down, and I think it's 4th down, correct?
4th down, yeah.
Yeah.
4th and
I need those chain markers on this side.
say they're on the 3.
On the 3, 4th
Scoreboard
down.
says 3.
Yeah, and I think they're right.
Can't quite. Yes. That's a 3.
4th down, goal, 3-yard line, 11 seconds.
All right. You got Ferretra in the backfield.
He's in the backfield. He's going to get the football.
Reynolds the quarterback. Toss.
Varetra, toss.
Stretched
Trying
out.
to get outside.
Short.
Not
Oh,
yet,
no, you
not
gotta
yet.
wrap 'em up.
Oh, they had him. They had him. They had him.
Missed tackles.
Touchdown for Varetra. 3 seconds to go, and the Lions had that play in their back pocket. Here it comes. 1, 2. Just a better effort by Varetra than the defense. This is to attempt the 21st point.
Good.
And it is good. The kicker is Mark Blank, and Westford again at the last moment in the second quarter, just like last week, the Lions have given up a back-breaking touchdown. Boy, that, guys, I don't know what to say. That just really hurts.
It does. We seem to be in position. We're half a step out of position, and we're having missed tackles. We're reaching and not having our feet under us to make the tackle.
Well, the good news is we get the ball in the second half.
Yep.
Right.
It's not out of reach. I mean, if a team can score 21 points in the first half, they can certainly score 22 points in the second.
Westford, no doubt, will just kick this ball along the ground to prevent a return by the Lions. Blank is the kicker.
Well, let's have one of the upbacks get a return.
And he does hit it on the ground. It's going to come to Brotherston. And he does the best he can do to get the ball to the 35. It's going to be the end of the first half. 21-6. Halftime show will feature the Chelmsford High School band along with the middle school band, and I think you'll enjoy what you see, so stay with us, folks. We'll be back with the second half following the band entertainment.
Tonight the band will perform in the music of Bruno Mars under the field direction of 4 by Chicago.
and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Bruce Byam along with Howie Neal and Rob Russo. Dave Markham is pushing the pencil, and we appreciate the heck out of that because he does a great job with that. The Lions are on the short end of a 21-6 score. They will get the football to start the second half. A real tough finish for the first half.
Right, a little spark would be for the Lions to return this kickoff for a touchdown and get some life going on that Lions sideline and bench and offense.
It's been a long time since that happened.
We haven't seen a return in a few years.
Yeah, in my memory anyway. I don't know how far back you'd have to go. I'll have to check on that this week. All right, here we go with Blank's kickoff. It's a low driving kick. Brotherston is over the field at the 12-yard line. Gets a block and is needing another one. And Blank, number 19 is the tackler. And the tackler is 19 Sullivan, Rory Sullivan. Chelmsford starts first 10, 26-yard line. That was a very effective kick by Blank, just keeping it away from. That's the problem when you have one guy back returning kicks. We said that last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
I thought we mentioned that.
All right.
Lipoli again is calling signals. He's going to keep it. He's going to tuck it under. He's going to try to run with it.
Nice block.
And picks up good yardage. That's been an effective play.
Good 5 yards on first down.
Lions need to drive this second half kickoff down and get 7-8 points out of this. Liam Gillette beside Lipoli. It's a second and about 4. Lipoli, again, this time not much. Westford kind of waiting for him that time. And it's maybe a gain of a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Biggest play of the second half right here.
Oh, without question, partner. You're right on top of that one.
Absolutely.
In fact, I'd go for it on 4th down if we didn't pick up the first down.
High snap.
We're not going to pick up the first down. And that play was blown up, had no chance right from the start. The tackler, number 15, Kishan Patel. And now I think you have to punt it.
Yeah, and 61 was also in on that tackle with Cole Stickle, if that's the correct name.
It is.
Yeah, he had good penetration, a sophomore.
He's had a very good football game tonight. Called his name a lot of times.
Lots of pressure coming up to Mike here. There's only single safety.
Snap on the move. Kick is a good high driving kick and dropped and fumbled, and the Lions get it.
Pick it up and run.
You can't advance it. You can in Patriots land, but.
All right, that's a spark the Lions need. Now let's see if we can capitalize.
Dabari recovered that, and they have a must-score situation here. Here's the return, or the drop, rather. I think it was number 9.
2
it was. It was Fitzgerald. Usually very reliable
7.
hand.
Sorry, dude, 7.
Yeah, we both, Devin Krogan. We'll get it right yet. Dabari with the ball. Lions first and 10. They're at the 30. That's their biggest offensive play of the night, folks. Handoff, Gillette. Poli keeps it. That was a great fake.
Great fake by Gillette.
I thought Gillette had it.
Yep. Well, see, as we talked about, Mike's now moving his feet a little bit more, so he's able to ride the back, gives it a better looking fake.
And it gives him a foot to push off to make his own play.
2nd and 1. Long one. 22. High snap, juggled. Do we have a
flag?
Probably a face mask.
I think it's holding, but face mask. You're right. Good eyes. Another break for the Lions. Do we have a new center tonight? Because I haven't noticed this problem in the past.
Last week we had low snaps, as I recall.
Yeah. Who is snapping it first?
77?
Well, it's either it's either Ed Rigney or Bottomley. Bottomley, I heard got hurt, so I think it's Bottomley again. Rigney was last week.
No, to me it's 77.
I think it's Beauregard.
Yes, it is.
Toss outside, got a block. Picks up 4 or 5 yards. That's Jake Marshall. Pulling in his third, I think, of the night. Gain of 4.
Long time for that ball to get out there.
It took forever.
It's a long time.
I almost went out and got that one. Ooh, dumped. Tuck it away, Jake.
Run.
Oh, brother.
Fumble
it
over.
And Westford has it.
Now, why doesn't the ball cause the fumble? The ground
there.
Fumble there. Because I thought he was on the ground.
Mike had no chance. He got taken down from the backside. Here it is. Let's see if he's down. Oh, he was
He's
down.
definitely down.
Was the ball loose then, though?
No.
I thought that was contact on the ground.
It's the one that was up here that we saw was first half.
No replay on the field.
Watch here. He's down. He hits. The ball's down. Then it squirts out.
Yeah. Running play on first down by the quarterback for Retra, who's had an excellent first half. And he picked up 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. Boy, that was a great, great opportunity for the Lions there. They had 2nd and 2 on the 22 and ended up fumbling it. For Retra again, and they were waiting for him.
Yeah, much better job. They're staying home. They're not going with fakes. They're keeping with their assignment.
Do your job. Have you heard that one before? 3rd and no gain on the play. 3rd and 8.
Right.
At the 22.
You take care of the D gap. You take care of the C gap. You take care of the B, and you take care of the A gap.
The freshman is in at quarterback, Luke Reynolds.
All right.
And every time he's been in, Ferretra has ended up with the football. He's not in the game.
Not in there.
No, he got banged up a couple of times. They're going to let him throw it. The freshman fires it, and it's picked.
Where are you going?
Great
Get out there.
read. Oh, what a great job by the Lions to pick that off. Brotherston. Oh, Lapoli. I thought it was 8.
It was.
Yeah,
Brotherston.
I thought it was Brotherston, too.
Did a great job reading this from free safety. Steps right in front of the ball.
Now I want him to run and stay to the outside. Get outside Dabari. Don't cut up in.
No, he cut right into 2. You
Okay.
think this is an opportunity again for the Lions, folks? It's 1st and 10 at the 15. Nice job by Brotherston. The Lions have gotten 2 turnovers here in the second half. They need to convert, however.
Okay.
Full house backfield.
ISO.
And
Nice little
this is
trap.
Napoli inside the 10, inside the 5.
Couple of lead blockers with the backs. I didn't notice it. I didn't see him pull.
We've got a
lineman.
We've got a man over here who owns this stadium is pleading to run the same play. They're in the same formation.
Same look. Yep.
They do. Close.
Do it again.
No, he's
another face mask, maybe.
First down.
Yeah, it's a 1st and goal at the 4. Here it is. Uh-oh. Flag on the play.
Yeah, it's face mask or a late hit.
Late hit.
Personal foul, Westford.
Half the distance.
Pat Gendron, the Westford coach, is looking desperately for an explanation here.
Getting one down here.
Yep. All right, 1st and goal. Lions are at the 2-yard line. Same play, Mr. Simonian. Oh, absolutely this time. Absolutely.
Make them stop you. Don't stop yourself.
That's right.
I don't like the looks of this, personally.
Lapoli outside, fighting for yardage. Maybe gained a yard. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3.
Timing was off of the fake of the jet sweep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it was much of a fake.
No, it's the back was.
Well, even if there was,
if
it was timed right, you don't run a sweep on the 3-yard line.
Excuse me, that was Gillette that had the football that time.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, I thought it was Lapoli that kept it, but it was Gillette. I saw 2 get off the bottom of that. Lapoli's again in the backfield with Gillette. Runs straight ahead, fighting for yardage. He is.
Did he get thrown in?
Oh, I thought he was in. They're saying no. They're saying on the 1 foot line.
Oh, okay.
Let's see where they put this football. Does he get in, folks? Michael coming right at you.
Too much standing up offensive line.
Great camera shot. Oh, the ball close to hitting the yard stripe. This is where you're almost, it would be nice to be able to go under center sometimes. A foot, and he's in. 1 yard touchdown run officially for Mike Lapoli. The Lions go for 2 now. They took
Why not?
Second turnover and converted it. They brought the kicker on.
Why not?
I totally agree, partner.
You don't necessarily have to chase the points quite yet.
No, you don't have to, but nice going, Michael. Offensive line, they converted a 15-yard touchdown drive. Ball down, kick is up, and this one is good. And the Lions are within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So we've got a new ball game. The Lions are banging away, and we're going to take a break. Be right back. Stay with us.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. A velocidad de carretera, recorrerías un campo de fútbol americano. Evita textear, evita chocar.
We are back. Bruce Baum, Howie Neal, David Markham, Rob Russo, and we pushed all the right buttons this time. The Lions got a touchdown and an extra point from Will McCarthy. They trail by 8. Lapoli to kick it off. And he hits it high, not too deep. On the ground. The Lions may have it. This is a tug of war.
Wait, let's see. No.
One of the Lions kind of shaken up here, but
it was a good collision there, unfortunately.
It sure was. Let's take a look. This was head-to-head, and I hope I don't know who the player is. Almost recovered that. Maybe we have another look, possibly. That was kind of scary. The kicker, Dave Markham, is
it's Liam Gillette.
Liam Gillette, if it's number 2. We'll see here right now.
I can't imagine it being the kicker, Will McCarthy.
No, it's Gillette. It was 2.
On the ground. Here comes Gillette. Oh, I thought he had it.
He went helmet to helmet, so that's going to be a headache in the morning.
Yeah.
If it isn't already.
If he didn't hit his head, he would have had it.
Yeah.
I think that's what drove him off the ball. And he still fought.
It looks like he has possession right there.
Yep.
But he lost it on the contact head-to-head.
I love it. That's an old-fashioned stinger.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's hope that's all it is. Kate Shagnon and the doctor are with him right now. Liam is a senior running back. He's having a fine game tonight. Plays both offensively and defensively. David, big series for the Lions defense.
Yeah, Bruce, enormous series for the Lions defense. The momentum is now turned to their side. Let's hope they can continue to play some solid defense here and stop Westford. Let's hope Liam's okay.
Thanks, Dave. And how big is that touchdown now that Westford scored at the end of the first half?
Well,
huge, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
They're going to be very careful with Liam. This Coach Fredericks.
They're going to bring the stretcher. The EMTs are going to.
We have an ambulance here if we need be. Some movement over there, but Coach Peterson wanted something.
Yeah, either the.
That's the doctor right there in the blue sport jacket. And Kate Shagnon in the brown jacket.
Principal Steve Murray is going out.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to activate the ambulance over here now. So we are going to have a delay. We'll show it to you one more time. Here it is. There is head-to-head contact, not intentional.
Both going for the ball.
In fact, I thought Liam got the better of that, to be honest with you, but certainly not.
They're bringing the gurney stretcher.
Yeah, that's coming from the ambulance in the far end zone. EMTs coming out. Certainly, there it is. You can see in the picture. Okay, we're going to wish Liam the best right now. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back very shortly. Boy, I thought
all in together now. We can make it better now. Come on, can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We'll rope it up,
cause we know how to jump.
we'll roll it out,
Cause we know how to skate.
we'll cut it down,
Cause we know what to eat.
we'll swap it out.
We eat healthy stuff.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
Yeah, well come on.
Today's a good day to grab your kids and hang out with them for an hour. Dance, walk, play a sport, or cook a healthy meal. Because just moving a little and eating better every day can help make you and your child healthier.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
We'll ball it up,
Cause we know how to hoop.
we'll mess around,
Cause we know how to play.
we'll drop it down,
Cause we know how to dance.
we'll veg it up,
Veggie night and day.
Can we do it?
Yeah, you know that we can.
All in together now, we can make it better now.
Search We Can to find doable tips and activities that you can use every day to keep you and your kids healthy.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers. Right now.
That momentary shot you had of the booth was probably the highlight of the evening.
That's right, absolutely.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Liam is still on the field. They have many personnel around him, doctors, EMTs, Kate Shagnon. We're told that it's maybe possibly a type of neck injury. We don't know that for sure, but that seems like it could be. It's one of those things in football where you just want everything to be okay now. Score doesn't matter. Game doesn't matter. The safety and the health of this young man who has played his heart out this season.
Absolutely. That's the number one concern right now.
And they will take all the time that they need to make this right.
What they really need to do is get the team away from him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
I'm not sure why they're still
I think
there.
his teammates should be back on along the sideline.
I know they're concerned, but
this has been a significant delay in the football game, but one that is absolutely necessary. There is the sort of the scene. That's his dad standing there with the black shell jacket. Yes, right there. With his mother there too, Dave. Dave said Dave has just passed along the fact that this is his nephew, and we certainly share the concerns that he does. It's his sister? Your sister, okay. Injuries are a part of football, but certainly you don't want to see major injuries. Team is backing away now. Maybe they're getting set to move him. I think they should be backing away.
They're taking their time with the maybe putting the collar on his neck as well as putting the board on him and strapping him to the board to lift him onto the gurney.
Apparently there is some movement because the teammates are kind of shaking his hand, patting him on the shoulder pads, showing their concern for him. Meanwhile, on the Westford sideline, we have noticed that their quarterback, Nick Ferretra, is not on the field. In fact, has been on the sideline looking as if he's favoring his arm. Now, we don't know what to make of that yet either. We'll just have to let the game play out. And, all right, we're going to see one more time the replay. And boom, the collision. And Liam seems to have good movement.
Yeah, well, I mean, whenever a headshot happens, a lot of times, especially with the neck like that, you're gonna feel tingling and numb.
Yep.
And I mean, a violent concussion maybe.
Liam is being escorted off the field toward the ambulance. We expect that he will be evaluated at the hospital. If we hear anything, if they hear anything in the truck, we'll let you know what we know. Meanwhile, it is 1st and 10. Westford is playing a freshman at quarterback at the present time. And his last play was a pass interception. I'm sure that Westford will try to maybe settle him down and run it a little bit. 1st and 10 from the 23. We're ready to go. And it is a handoff to the outside. And
John Brown.
Brown gains about 6 on the play. Nice job by Brown. And I think, as I said, Westford is going to try to be very conservative now. The Lions have to realize that. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, their playbook is a little bit reduced now with the freshman QB in there. And
Lions are sort of packing the line of scrimmage. It's a toss sweep and a good running room for to the outside, and this could go down the sideline with great speed and taken down on a touchdown saving tackle. That was Sean Brown, number 22. He's broken a couple of big ones and none bigger than this one. Here's the pitch. And who runs him down?
Sutherland, 21.
No, Stackpole.
Stackpole.
Yeah.
10, okay.
Stackpole.
Saw the 1.
They put the ball at the 21-yard line. So a big gain. Luke Reynolds tosses to this side. Reynolds. Oh, he fumbles it. The Lions are there. They pick it up. Now they're down the sideline at the 50, at the 40. No flags. This is going to go for a scoop touchdown.
Tyler Nolan.
And Tyler Nolan gets into the scorebooks. The Lions have brought the score down to 2 points now. That was about an 80-yard return. Fumble recovery.
79-yard return.
Yeah. Well, that's about 80.
Who's going to quibble over you, right?
That's right. Not me. You can have 79. The Lions are going to probably go for 2 and attempt to tie this game. They were down 21-6 at halftime, and they have fought back by gift of some turnovers.
They're going to go for.
They're going to kick it.
Going to kick.
No, they're going to go for 2.
They're going for 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. Get the right personnel in. The Lions are going to try to tie the football game with 4 minutes.
They're a little confused.
This is taking a long time, folks. Napoli looks, tosses. It's caught. The Lions have tied the score. Brotherston on a conversion for 2 points. The Lions have fought their way back into this game right now, folks. And a tie score. We're going to toss the break. We'll show you the fumble recovery afterward.
Right now.
There it is.
It's Ava and this is Tess from Do Your Selfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old pile of t-shirts.
It's not garbage, it's actually a new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
We have a new football game, tied at 21.
So 2 big plays. We have a run by Westford, almost 80 yards. And then the next play is a fumble, and Tyler Nolan scoops and scores for 79, was it?
Yes.
79.
79.
Or
we said.
80. I think Bruce said 80.
I said 80. Howie said 79. We'll make it 79 and a half.
There
We'll
you
both
go.
be
There we
happy.
go, right.
We got the 6 points and the conversion pass. Lapoli to Brotherston. The Lions have come back from 13 down to tie it.
All right.
And a good kick. Oh,
Out of bounds.
that was out of bounds. All right. Westford will go back with their freshman quarterback.
No, Feretra's going
Feretra is going to go back into the game. He's talking with his offensive coordinator, Bruce Rich. There is a penalty on the kick, of course, because it went out of bounds. Westford will take it. And they will get the ball at the 35-yard line with Feretra back in at quarterback. A new football game. Westford was on top 14-0 like lightning in the first quarter. But the Lions defense has played extremely well since then. This is Feretra to the outside and comes back this way. And he's finally
picks up a yard.
Taken down. He got about a yard.
Found the right direction.
He ran 25 yards, but he got about a yard. Nice job by the Lions defense not to overcommit. Here it is.
Right.
Interesting play.
Well, good job setting the edge. Wouldn't let him outside. He had to try to come back, reverse his field.
That was the Barry out there that stopped it initially. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 37-yard line. Feretra runs, hands off on a jet sweep. The Lions stop it. It's going to be 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
And that was Jason Fitzgerald running the jet sweep. And Feretra is in a little bit of trouble here coming to the sideline. You guys think it's a leg injury that he has?
It is.
Yeah.
It appears to be the way he is walking.
He's tough. He's staying in the game. It's 3rd and 4. This might be the biggest play of the 3rd quarter, though, Howie, right now. For both teams. Oh, it's high snap. Feretra is in trouble, and he
Gotta
is
wrap him up.
taken down. He almost got away. Wow. This is a huge loss all the way back to the 25, 26-yard line. We have a Westford player down, and I think it's Feretra.
Feretra again.
Yes, it is. Poor guy. He has played his heart out tonight. Just not able to get it done.
I don't know if it's a cramp because he's up.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's really dragging that leg, though, now.
Yeah, right.
That's, I think, more than a cramp. It kind of looks like.
Yeah, it is.
So it's going to be a 4th and punting situation for Westford Academy. Apparently. Brotherston back deep for the Lions.
They could put the Lions could put some pressure on this punter. He's
not very powerful.
No.
Rory Sullivan. It's a medium type kick, but gets a great 10-yard roll to the 35-yard line. The Lions back on offense. 1st and 10 at the 35. The Lions have matched their highest point total of the season. They got 21 against Haverhill in the 2nd game, and they have matched that in this game. Let's hope they have a few more left in the tank. I'm not sure we'll see Feretra the rest of the night, guys.
Currently they're working. I don't know if they're stretching him out or testing his knee.
Yeah. All right, here come the Lions. This Coach Peterson on the sideline. Lions ready to go. A little bit of a bounce in this step right now, guys.
Yes.
The handoff, new running back for the Lions, and taken down for a loss, and that is
Gorley, I think.
Yeah, Jack Gorley, replacing Liam Gillette, and that's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13. Napoli rolls, looks. Fires it over the middle, and it's intercepted. Wow, that's just held on much too long there. That was Stephen Tubin Sosa making the pick. When you fire back across the middle, that's a sin.
A
Right?
little bit of inexperience effect there.
Yep.
And it's not usually preferable to go across.
Again, he's just trying to make a play.
Yes,
but
give him credit.
Yep. But right, as we both know, Rob, throwing it across the middle is not a good thing.
Boy, this game has had some ups and downs in it, and we're not even to the 4th quarter yet. Luke Reynolds, the quarterback. Reynolds hands it off. And an excellent run. Sean Brown picks up 1st down, and we've got a flag. Let's see what we have on this flag. I would guess this one's...
I would think this is going to be on the Lions.
I would guess that way.
No, I saw Westford pull a Chelmsford kid down.
Oh.
And Westford has backed up a little bit. Let's see what they do. Personal foul, face mask against Westford. Wow. This is how Westford got the ball, folks. This is the interception.
Good time. Unfortunately, good coverage.
Lineman didn't go downfield, and really,
that's really a
deflected.
tip ball.
It was deflected. It was
Yes.
a tip. Yes, it was a good concentration by the number 11, because it was tipped by Fitzgerald, number 2.
1st and 16, Westford Academy. Remember, they're using a freshman at quarterback. They're going to try to win this game with their offensive line, I think. He rolls it. He's going to throw it. He's flushed. He throws it out of bounds.
Showed a lot of good poise there.
Showed poise there, avoided a tackler.
Yep. Classy play by the freshman. Avoided a big loss. 2nd and 16. We are at the... Here he is. Looking. Here is the avoid.
Right there. And then he was able to throw it away with the receiver nearby. So.
He had the right idea.
Yep.
He is a fairly tall young man as a freshman. We don't have heights and weights again for the opposition. So I can't tell you any more than his number and his year of school. 2nd, 16. Back. Over the middle. Thrown. Intercepted. And the Lions are going to take this back across the 50. And boy, that could have gone all the way. We got around one guy. That's the 2nd pick for the freshman. Patrick Hughes picked it off. The Lions are in business with 23 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter at the 49. Here it is. Patrick steps right in. That ball had no chance to be completed.
That was at least double coverage.
You're being kind.
Well, he's a freshman.
That's true. Devin Krogan, the intended receiver. Lions back on the field, and I think it's still Gormley as the running back with Lapoli. Lapoli, football, and is taken down for a loss.
Watching Ferretra on the sideline for Westford, and just clearly a cramp. He's just working his calf. So you may see him come back.
Straight ahead isn't the worst way to run the football.
No,
use your rough. Go ahead.
The plays that got them to score or got him into scoring position to tie the game was some type of isolation play for Lapoli. with the lead blocker.
End of third quarter, and I think that's we're going to try some highlights here. This is Lapoli being sacked.
You may see that that play that I'm speaking of.
Yeah.
As the Lions get closer.
This is one of the picks,
Here it
and
is. Yeah,
here's
right.
the one that was Brotherston, I believe.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. This is a
Touchdown.
Touchdown, and that was straight ahead.
Yep.
But the Lions were down 21-6 at halftime. They have scored 15 unanswered, and they are now in a second down and 12 situation. Lapoli throws it, has his man, good stop and go, and it's a first down by catch by Brotherston.
Yeah, nice 12-yard reception there. Good time on that. Good timing.
Here's the fumble recovery for the touchdown by Tyler Nolan. First and 10, Chelmsford. They're at the 37-yard line. Gormley with the handoff. Gets outside. Good yardage. Close to first down.
Nice 9-yard gain there.
Boy, that handoff had me a little shaky, but Jake Gormley has not carried the ball an awful lot, but when he's had his opportunities, he's done very well.
Okay, he got up with a little hop, little limp in his step there on that carry.
What have we got? Second and about a half a yard here. Gormley offsets to Lapoli's right. Lapoli's going to throw it on second down. Over the middle, wide open. Oh, that's too bad. They had Westford fooled. That was intended for Fredericks. Now it's third and about a yard. I understand the play call there.
Yep.
But you kind of make sure you can convert. They've got 2 downs now to get the first down.
That play was successful last week at Tewksbury.
Yes, it was. Fredericks had 4 catches in that game.
Right, that was his first target tonight.
Coach is changing up the play. We're ready to go.
Fall
And
forward.
He
There we
may
go.
have gotten the first down, and I think he did. That was close.
It was close.
Thank goodness it was only a foot.
Yeah, if you've got to, when you want a yard, you've got to just go, right?
Right.
Just go.
Boom, straight ahead and get that yard. First and 10, ball at the 28-yard line. Actually, maybe the 26-yard line. Lapoli dances through a hole. He's making some yardage when I don't think there's anything there, but he's doing a good job.
To me, it looked like he went the wrong way.
I think somebody did.
Somebody, either the offensive line did or Mike.
Second and 2. They're at the 19. We're in the fourth quarter of a tie football game.
And
So we have a flag.
Yep.
That is cannot happen. And I underline cannot. It's going to be a 5-yard walk-off against the Lions. It's going to make it 2nd and 7. Lapoli rolls, tosses. As a receiver,
Hit the
it's
official.
incomplete. Did it hit the official?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Wonderful.
Either on the shoulder or
nice catch.
on the ear.
Right in the head, Dave says.
Yep. It looked
Let's
pretty,
see.
We'll see. But
Gets pressure right away.
Yeah. It was out of bounds. Yeah, you're forgiven.
Yep.
You're right, Dave. It was the head. It's third down. It's 7 or 8 yards to go for the first down. That penalty is looming large here now. They had it 2nd and 2.
Dump it,
Blitz.
dump it.
Gets away, steps away, fires, incomplete. Boy, they were lucky to even get that pass off. Looking for Jake Marshall, incomplete. It's 4th down and 8 to go for the Lions. Again, they're blitzing on every down now. Here's the pressure coming straight up the middle. Actually from the outside. Will Rudderman.
Just a bit outside.
Just a little bit outside. 4th down.
Another stunt.
Foley fakes the pass. Got to throw it. Oh, no, you got to throw the ball. The Lions get stopped. Westford will get. Peterson is furious. I think there was a face mask on that play.
He's mad at the. It looks like the defense was offside. If you see the replay, the defender was. I thought Westford was offside. Yeah.
Rush
the
in
blitz,
from
yeah.
the side on the blitz.
I see no call. Here's the replay.
Watch number 15.
Oh, he's way offside.
That's why there was so much pressure.
Sure, he got a head start. Oh my goodness, what are they looking at?
And then they were looking for a face mask.
Yeah. Face mask too. Okay, we're back at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Westford. And it looks like Ferretra back in at quarterback. I can't tell.
Yes.
Yeah, he is back.
He has that black sleeve on that leg. He may have been battling a cramp or some type of injury all week.
A timeout by the Lions. And boy, that was a play that just heartbreaking drive. They had it 2nd and 2. They were on the 19-yard line, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. But you know, if you'd said to me back in the halftime, would you take 21-21 in the 4th quarter? I think I'd sign up. But now the defense has to stop Ferretra and the Grey Ghosts. This has been a ding-dong football game tonight, folks. Playing for that 110 Cup.
If Ferretra just does his job in this series, Chelmsford could be in trouble.
Yeah.
Tries to do too much, then Chelmsford, I feel, will capitalize greatly on that.
Ferretra hands it off. They're going to hand it off. I'm sure that's what they're going to try to do. 5-yard gain on 1st down. I think they have said to the Westford offensive line, you guys have to win this game.
Yep.
And they did Ohanian, the ball carrier. Brown, the ball carrier. 2nd and 5. Lions jumping all over the place. And outside, the Lions pretty good contain.
1st down.
But they still haven't put him on the ground, and finally they did.
You can't be moving around like that.
No.
You got to be set.
Yep.
They were just in chaos right there. 79, Bobby Lee there to make the stop. It's 1st and 10.
They had to get the
ball is at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Westford. They could use up a lot of clock here, too.
They need some help.
Yeah, we're only covering 3 receivers with 2
Ferretra
defenders.
straight up the middle, press to the outside and gets it to the 50. Showed good speed there. A little slow again getting up. The leg's still bothering him. He's going to try to stay in there, and he's kind of hobbling to the sideline. And he won't come out of the game. Good for him. 1st and 10 at the 49.
One thing that's a positive thing for Westford with him in there, even though he is got a cramp or whatever issue, he knows the playbook.
Yes.
So he can sit back there and throw some of the patterns that
they're going to substitute for him right now. And you're going to see again this heavy dose of the run. Ball at the 49. And here it is, and the Lions don't make the tackle. They had a chance in the backfield, and he runs right through it, and that's Adam Owanian. Picks up about 11 on that play, 39-yard line, 1st and 10. This has been a good drive by Westford following a potential lead changer for the Lions. Defensive line and linebackers really need to play here now.
I know this is pretty self-evident, but you can expect just a running game.
Exactly.
With this quarterback.
That's right. They're just going to hand it off. But they're getting 5 yards at a pop.
Yep.
And they got another 5 right there. Again, Owanian, senior running back. 2nd and 5. Here it is. They just
pull a guard.
Yep.
And Ferretra's going back in, so it is a cramp issue that he's dealing with.
2nd and 5. This has been totally on the ground. Can the Lions match the offensive line? And they did there. Excellent play. It's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Stackpole make the stop. 3rd and about 6 now for Westford. And I think this is 2 down territory, 4 down territory for Westford. And I think they have a chance that right here they're going to throw it. Be careful, Lions. Outside.
Good play.
Taken down. It's going to be 4th down.
4th and a long 3.
Yep. Ferretra, the ball carrier. Here it is. Dabari coming up to make the stop.
He makes one too many cuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did that time. It's 3rd and 3 for 4th and 3 for Westford. Most important play now.
I'd go long count here.
Yeah. Good thought.
They tried that earlier.
Quick count. Ferretra tosses. Lions are there. They stop them. Incomplete. And the Lions take over on downs. The defense was up to the task.
Excellent job. Good pressure on Ferretra. Good coverage in the short pass on the left side of your screen.
Just a quick screen.
I'm going to get a little bit on Westford here. I thought the way they were running the ball, they didn't need to do that. That Lions defended that well.
Yep.
All right, with 5-4-4, 4th quarter. The Lions are looking for their 2nd victory of the season. Here's the Lion cheering section.
The Tundra.
Napoli to throw it. Deep. Looking
not
Brotherston.
good.
Oh, and he's taken down and...
No, the Brotherston just get tangled up.
I agree. Not a good non-call.
I mean, because that call could go either way.
Yeah, it could have. He ran into them, too.
Yeah. Good call, no call.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, this underneath guy.
Yeah.
That was incidental.
Yeah.
It was overthrown, too.
Right.
So.
2nd and 10.
Sets up a quick out, though.
True.
Giving him 84 is giving him a lot of cushion.
Napoli gets short yardage, maybe 2. Going to be 3rd. Yeah, outside would have, I think, might have gone a little further. But easy for us to say.
Yeah, easy from up here.
He got 3 on the play. It's 3rd down, 7. This has been, I've said it before, this has been a fine high school football game.
Pass.
Napoli looking, firing deep. No way. And that would have been offensive pass interference, I think.
No,
it's going to be
defensive pass interference.
Yep.
Yes, that's what it's going to be.
Called the flag. He threw the flag right away.
And number 4, Jacob Garrett, the returner, he returns it back to about the 45. What is he calling here?
Holding
on defense.
Yeah, back here, the pass defender.
You know, guys, I just don't we have gotten so many breaks tonight. This is usually the reverse of what happens to us.
Yeah.
We live to play another series.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
How about a quick slant? A little flood pass.
How about a screen pass? I'm not sure Mike can run that. There's the quick pass. Get up.
I guess that helped us, actually. That might have been a lateral.
Well, they don't know what to call it now.
If you watch,
here's the replay.
We're throwing 2 yards.
They didn't.
That's a lateral, folks.
I think so.
Chelmsford got another break.
Whoa! Another break.
And all of us, including
we could
parents,
see it.
the Westford fans,
parents,
could see that it was back at an angle.
2nd and 10, and I can't
lateral.
believe it's still Chelmsford with the football. That was a backward pass. That's what called a lateral.
Because we threw it from the 43 to the 43.
Okay. So that's sideways, but not backwards.
Mike's going to run it.
Maybe.
Tries to get outside. Cannot. Right to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
We have more success running straight at them. A little isolation.
I totally agree.
Got to remember what got them the third
Yeah,
score.
that's right. Straight ahead. He doesn't have the speed, I don't think, to get outside.
No.
Big play here for the Lions. Do you go for the run on 4th down? Let's hope we don't have to make that call. Lions are ready. Good snap. Good protection.
Crossing pattern right there. No.
Caught. Touch. Oh, close to touchdown. Face mask.
Got a flag. Right,
it has to be face mask.
Right up the pylon. It could be face.
They also miss offensive pass interference.
Yes, they did. Watch this here.
Unless he calls it. Maybe that's what he's calling?
No, that wasn't it. The push-off. Oh, I don't know. It might not have been a push-off.
He pushed off.
That's Fredericks, and it's going to be a completion. Fredericks, yes. To the
see that
1 yard line. Maybe we could see that after this play. See it one more time.
One more time.
That's a crucial call. To the 1 foot line.
Half the distance.
Yep, that was the call. It was face mask, 1 foot line, straight ahead. Oh, no. No. Oh. Now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5 yard line. Oh, my goodness, guys. I know you're excited. All right, take a look on the previous one.
They had a crossing. I know we got the call here and the completion.
Yeah, hard to tell. But, boy, you can't lose your composure there like that. Here, we're back to live now. It's 1st and goal from the 5. Clock is moving. Lions could take 3 minutes as long as they score. Mike throws it. Caught. Touchdown. The Lions have come back from 21 to 6. Fredericks on the touchdown reception. A 5 yard touchdown pass from Mike Lapoli. The Lions have gone on top by a score of 27 to 21. Fredericks on the catch.
George has finally got the target on his back.
Right.
He must have been off his back the whole first half because he wasn't seen.
What a nice job by George to brace himself for the ball. An important extra point by Will McCarthy. Ball is down. Kick is up. And it is good. The Lions have 28-21. They have scored 22 unanswered points in this football game. There are 3 minutes to go. Boy, we have gotten the best of the calls tonight.
We really have.
We really have. But
we've had 6 games of unusual calls.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with an exciting finish.
The great outside. My new mom and I have a lot in common. So shiny. We both love the outdoors. That's not a flower. And she knows a lot about wildlife. A labradoodle.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
This is at the bottom of the screen.
We had
might have started a little early. I didn't see that. But wide open. Again, Westford secondary has missed some coverages. All right, we need to cover this kick now. They have some very good kick returners on this team.
Yeah, Fitzgerald and Rogan. This is Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald, the dangerous guy, and he's met and brought down at the 37-yard line.
Tyler Nolan and number 35 for the Lions.
That's
Jack
Gorley. First and 10, Westford. 3 minutes straight up on the clock. They have to go 60. Where are they going to put the 63 yards in order to get to the end zone? And who is their quarterback? It is Ferretra. I think Westford took 1 timeout. Am I correct on that? It says 3 on the board, so maybe they didn't. We'll go with 3. Ferretra, reverse. They're going to go flea flicker. Going to fire it as far as he can throw it. And caught. 2 guys.
It's a catch.
Caught. Wow, that's a big play for Westford. Devin Krogan on a trick play all the way down to the 26-yard line. Did I say this was a good high school game?
1 receiver, double coverage.
Yeah, here it is. Throws it as far as he can, and the Lions have 2 guys.
Yep. He split them.
And I guess he did hold on to it. Ferretra has the whole playbook now. Hands it off to this on the sweep this side. Ball carried by Owanian.
Down to about the 16.
That's a big gain on first down. I'm going to speculate, jump ahead. Does Westford go for 2 if they get it in the end zone? 2nd and 1. And they have the 1. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They have some tough yards to get.
The clock should be moving, and it is. We're under 2 minutes. They're knocking on the door now. And let's hope they can't get in. Owanian again gets outside at the 10, at the 5, and he's close to the goal line. That was a
first down.
Yeah, the first down is right. First and goal.
Just Westford able to get that edge.
Yep.
He sure did. And how big was that completion on the flea flicker? Westford's going to try to use as much clock as they can, leave Chelmsford with nothing. And I wonder again if they go for 2 points, if they get this in the end zone. First and goal at the 2. Owanian, they got him. They stopped him. It's 2nd and goal at the 2. And do they take a timeout? Not yet.
Yep.
Now they do. Westford has taken its first timeout. They have 2 left. Nice job by the Lions defense. I can't see who's on the bottom. Somebody got in the way.
Yeah, tough to see that far over from this angle.
And especially with numbers that are totally invisible.
Right.
This is probably the best Westford-Chelmsford game, certainly, that's been played in this series.
In a long time.
Yeah, in a long time. Only game 8, but certainly a lot of them have been blowouts, one-sided both ways. Westford comes to the line of scrimmage with their play. 2nd and goal. 2 yards. Can we get a fumble? Peretra is going to come under center. He's going to keep it. And he gets in. No, Chelmsford has the ball.
No.
Did he break the plane?
He broke the plane. Yep. He stuck the ball out, broke the plane.
Jake Chason has the football. Take a look at this replay. They're sending the kicker in. Here's the replay. When does Jake get it? Oh, he fumbled it.
Nah, he was in.
He was in. Yeah, he wasn't sure. He put his own arms up.
How about Westford?
They're going to think about going for 2 here. I know they are.
Does the league play tiebreakers?
Yeah, this is not a league game, but I think we would play a tiebreaker because we need a winner in this game. We've got to give that nice goal football away.
Oh, that's right.
I think Westford's going to go for 2 here.
Yep, they are. They're making some changes in
Yep,
the lineup.
they're going to try to win it right now. This is the play to win the football game right here. I don't blame them. I think I'd go for 2. The momentum is all theirs. Everybody excited right now, folks. This is it.
Power off tackle. Peretra called timeout. Lions.
And Chelmsford calls timeout.
Quarterback double ISO. 6-hole.
We will take a break, try to catch our breath, be right back with the game-deciding play.
El mensaje de texto típico te distrae del camino por casi 5 segundos. Evita textear. Evita chocar.
We do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
Here we are, folks. We're ready to go. This is the game-deciding play. Peretra fakes it, runs straight ahead. He didn't make it yet. He tosses it out to the sideline. And he got it.
No.
The Lions still have the lead. The Lions have stopped them. They still lead 28-27. We've got to see that play again.
Yep.
Here it comes. Peretra initially stopped.
No, they're going to give. They're going to say forward progress was stopped before he crossed the plane. Right here is forward progress. Yeah, he's down.
Yeah, he's down. That was a great call by that official.
Yeah, he was right on it. There was
Actually, he was
traffic around him.
He was on top of the Chelmsford defender, so I don't know if he was down.
This is an interesting play with the throw.
Okay, where does he come down?
Oh, yeah.
He's down.
Yep.
He's definitely short.
Yep.
Did not get there. Great camera work, guys. Chelmsford Telemedia is absolutely the best. Tom Peterson, Dan Sylvia, Craig Robinson. Boy, do they train these young men and women well, and do they perform.
That was Craig Robinson down on the far end, on the Chelmsford side.
Was it really?
Last angle.
Wow.
I see him walking down.
Yep.
Down by the 25 now.
One of our very best football telecasts this game tonight. 28-27, an onside kick about to happen. Lions need desperately to cover it. They can win the game if they cover this. And I don't know if they did.
No.
Let's see. Unpile. Each side says they have it. Chelmsford has the football. The Lions have it. Who's got it?
Came up with it.
Brotherston. Oh, what a...
Oh, wait a minute.
Now he's pointing the other way. He pointed to Westford. Now Chelmsford's got the ball. Let's see the replay if we can, Tom. That was too scary. Lions just have to kneel down now 3 times. The game is over.
Once.
Yeah, once. Right. I never was very good at
I think
math.
what the official was saying is that it was Lions' ball is why he
he got
pointing that way.
confused. Right. Right through the hands of, I don't know.
Jake Jason.
Jason. Yeah. That's why he's a linebacker.
That's
folks.
why he's a linebacker.
Jake, we love you. We love you. Okay, the Lions should come out of this with a victory which might put them into the Eastern Math playoff picture, Division 2. There's the first kneel down. This has been a tremendous game. Westford takes the timeout.
Got some good news from the hospital.
Did we?
Liam looks pretty good. So.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
David, I'm glad for you, and I'm glad for Liam and the rest of the Gillette family.
I know when I saw the replay that he was moving after the hit.
Right.
But
right.
I'm sure, like I said, that, that's a good shot to the head, and you get some nerves in that neck that get twinged.
I sound like a homer here, but I thought this was a well officiated game. Actually, I thought they did a good job.
Well, I think Westwood was definitely not as disciplined.
Okay, and when they went up 14-0, they almost seemed like
that was it.
The game was over.
Yeah.
I agree, Rob. It's almost like they didn't have to play anymore. Here's our predictions. I'm the only bad guy. The other guys had no.
Only Rob was the winner.
What a boy, Rob. You almost had it on the numbers, too. What did Dave say? Chelmsford? Oh, my gosh. He says that now.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
right.
Congratulations to the Chelmsford football Lions. Their second victory of the season. Stops a 4-game losing streak. They come back from 21-6 at halftime. And this was an absolute classic.
The Lions had an awful lot of opportunities to score.
Right.
And it took them a long time to finally get it going.
Tip of the cap to Mike Lapoli, too, for stepping in and hanging in there and doing a really good job. Congratulations, Lions coaching staff. Yep. Tom, you guys are the best. Yep. We love you. We don't know where we're going next week, but we're looking forward to it.
Don't know until probably Sunday.
Sunday, that's right. Thanks, everybody, for staying with us. For Dave, for Rob, for Howie, for myself, good night.
perfect every year. You guys won a game tonight. All right, so proud of you guys. Keep it up. All right, Coach, here you go. Go feed up. Go.